Only contest to be one fall, 20-minute time limit. Introducing
here we go again.
Representing the neighborhood, being led to the ring by Commissioner Coach Lance Payne. They are the Alpha Rick Matthews, the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage, the Watch.
There he is with that stupid whistle, man.
Wake up, Sykesville! I'll tell you what.
Oh, no hammer tonight.
I have a feeling it's around here somewhere, Kato.
I don't trust the guy.
Look at him. Oh, he's a creature.
He forgot his hammer. I bet he loses because he forgot his hammer. What do you think?
Hey, listen. He has a lot of tools. He can bite you. He can elbow you. He's got an impressive array of backbreakers. He doesn't need that mallet. But you may be right. Without his trusty mallet, that might be that one thing that he doesn't employ that costs him the matchup. I'll tell you what, though. How about this Alpha Rick Matthews? The big truck in the neighborhood.
Big, strong dude, wide as a truck, you know? There they are.
I said this phrase before, but unlikely bedfellows, I would have never imagined that a guy like the Alpha Rick Matthews and the guy like the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage would come together and be such a well-oiled machine.
Hey, there's no doubt they are great. They are as good as they get. Things go a certain way, the ball bounces a certain way, they're still your Imagine Tag Team Champions.
I would agree with you. Well, and we may see it happen again.
I'm sure we will. Here we go. The debut of the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood, all right. I like some new blood.
And their opponents, they are from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Combined weight of 500 pounds. The Hooligan, Julian J. and Pharaoh, R.J. Booker, the Brotherhood.
Oh!
Here's what I like about them. They have original music, so we don't have to talk over it for fear of copyright purposes.
Wait a second. I thought the Rad Boys was original too.
No.
Oh.
No. Nope.
Well, I guess we'll just drink this music in.
There you
This guy's
go.
got a rugby ball. Julian J. of the Brotherhood must have a background in rugby.
Tell you what, these two big guys right here, no doubt about it, both trained by Chris LaRusso.
No kidding.
And I know the guy that trained Chris LaRusso, so they have a pretty good background here out of the Iron City Wrestling Academy. So curious to see how they work together as a team. They've been working on some stuff as a team lately. RJ and Julian J.
I tell you what, though, I mean. I'm no good at this job.
This guy's not good at ringing the bell.
Hey, come on. What do you want from me? I dropped the hammer. Did you see it? I got all set, befuddled. I don't like to be yelled at.
I don't think I want to be yelled at by Malachi Gage, that's for sure.
It's, I hope Julian J slaps him right in his stupid mouth. I'll tell you what, though. I'd say it was an impressive little jousting match that Julian J came out the better. These guys are nothing to be messed with.
Look at Julian J, man. That is a big, wide dude. You know, I'm not surprised. I think it's a mistake, though, if Malachi Gage continues to try to push the strength. Malachi Gage is a big boy, and he has a lot of strength. But, you know, where Malachi Gage shines is in his viciousness.
Oh, sure.
Is in his evil.
He's that.
Now, this is an interesting test here. There's not many guys stronger than the Alpha Rick Matthews. So let's see.
Oh, and he's dense.
And we're not going to know. We're not going to know who's stronger because Alpha
took a cheap shot.
Cheap shot, maybe a smart strike, cutting him down low.
Well, I'll tell you what, don't you think that the Alpha Rick Matthews hasn't learned something from Malachi Gage when it comes to being absolutely ruthless with his approach to offense? Oh, ran right through it. Oh, look at that. RJ of the Brotherhood just mowing down both members of the Watch.
Big, strong guy, man.
That side headlock, RJ, like I said, a Steel City Wrestling Academy, huh?
Absolutely. Iron City. That's okay,
Iron City,
though.
sorry.
I don't know why they call it Iron City when it's more well known as the Steel City.
Yeah, well, you know, it's confusing.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask Chris.
But you know they have
But
Iron City
regardless-
beer.
Right. That is strange. We'll have to listen. Regardless, these guys seem to know the fundamentals of the game. They're doing incredibly well against a very accomplished tag team in there in the Watch.
I think if they can stick to the game plan of relying on their strength, relying on their size, they're going to do just fine here. I know that together the Brotherhoods have picked up some big wins over some teams out in the Pittsburgh area. So if they can continue to work together well as a team, they're shot. They have a shot. There's no doubt about it. And right now, honestly, I think it's a mistake to have Malachi Gage in the ring right now.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking he might be the right one to keep in there because the Alpha's so strong and dense.
I think that, once you get Rick Matthews back in there and you can fight power with power, you got a better shot here.
You might be right because there's no way to go jousting with that psycho when it comes to being just completely out of your mind and doing vicious, mean, relentless things to hurt somebody. I mean, these guys
You're
are
gonna whip
competitive,
him into
but
his
they're
own
not mean.
corner.
Uh-oh.
I thought he was going to make a rookie mistake,
He sure did.
whip himself into his own partner, but it was just a ploy to grab a belly-to-belly, big waist lock, shoves him into his partner. Oh, he drove him down with a belly-to-belly suplex. Shane Douglas would approve.
Very well done, very well executed. The Brotherhood is slowly taking apart the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage.
Yeah, sound strategy to this point, though. I mean, they've isolated Malachi Gage, taken it to him a bit here, and I'll tell you what, man, this has been sort of a mauling. It's been
It sure has one-sided. Julian J really showing Malachi Gage what he's made of in there.
This is one of those things, though, when there's not a lot of tape on guys and you can't prepare for them. I can tell you from my own experience dealing with Malachi Gage, this guy studies a lot of tape. For as nuts as he is, he studies his opponents to the T. And, there's not a lot of tape out there on Julian J or RJ. So this might be a big advantage for them.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something. Being a psycho means you fixate. Being a psycho means you obsess. And he's obsessed with wrestling, that Sideshow Psycho. He watches all the tapes. He reads all the books. He got the T-shirts, for crying out loud.
Man, oh man. Very one-sided to this point, though.
You got to believe it's going to be trouble when the Alpha Rick Matthew gets in if he gets a chance. Oh! Oh, look at that!
You had to see
Julian
that
J.
coming, though, man. They got him in his corner. You knew they had a plan this whole match. They were waiting, laying in wait.
Perhaps our official, being kind of new to the tag team The Watch, did not know why Sideshow Psycho had him all wrapped up there.
And honestly, I mean, that's where Malachi Gage excels. That's where the Watch excels, when they can take shortcuts.
Regular tags, explosive offense. These guys do it all right, Kato.
I'll tell you what I would have said was a mistake right now at Alpha. After they hit that side slam, I'd have went for cover. An unknown oddity, we've seen that they can fire out a lot of offense, but the question becomes, how is their defense? Maybe that side slam would have been enough to put the match away. We just don't know.
You got to take every opportunity to win.
Big
Never
leg
wanna
drop
forget
there.
The goal. Ooh, that was a big, heavy leg drop. Those big redwood-like tree trunk legs of the Alpha Rick Matthews, the big truck of the neighborhood. You know, he squats almost 600 pounds.
He's every bit of 250, 260, somewhere in there, maybe even up to 270. He's a big, wide dude. A couple quick chops.
I've seen them lay that in there a little stiffer before, but hey, it got the job done, Kato.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm not sure it did. I think maybe the Psycho's in worse shape than what he wants to leave on right now.
Yeah.
He took a pretty good mugging early on in this match, and I'm surprised to see him back in the match, to be honest.
He looks a little slowed down. He looks a little more deliberate. Could be nursing an injury that we don't know about.
Yeah.
Oh. Nothing being nursed about that elbow right to the spine. of Julian J of the Brotherhood.
It's an interesting time right now for.
Oh! No!
Drove both those knees deep into his chest. Tell you what.
There's that tandem offense of the watch. Like I said, I would have never expected the Alpha Rick Matthews and the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage to click like they do, but they just complement each other so incredibly well.
There you go. There's no doubt about right now that the Watch has found a way, and they have really isolated their guy. It's smart strategy. You know, the Brotherhood did it early. They were able to isolate. Now they just have to stay aggressive. They were able to isolate Malachi Gage. Now the Watch has Julian J isolated, and they can't make the same mistake that the Brotherhood did and allow Julian J to get out and make a tag.
Here's a little more of this tandem offense.
Yes, sir, man. This is
slingshot into a stiff right cross. How do you like that? I'll tell you what, the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage has an insane zeal. He's got a real fixation on delivering pain and punishment to his opponents. Not only does he want to win, he wants to maim, injure, and hurt.
Where are you going?
Rear chin lock now. Julian J sucking a little wind. Starting to get a little oxygen in that blood, get the heart pumping a little bit.
Yeah.
This crowd is helping. The Sykesville crowd is firmly behind the Brotherhood. They gotta get RJ in there. Uh-oh!
Oh, rock bottom! Drove the back of his head hard. I mean hard. Malachi Gage may not be getting up after that one.
He's in la-la land in there, Kato. His eyes are rolling back in his head like one of those one-armed bandits.
Holy cow, did he ever get dropped in the back of his head.
He sure did. Oh, my goodness.
This changes the dynamic right now.
Here comes RJ! Oh!
Clothesline. And there we go, boot in the stomach. Big uppercut under the jaw. Goes to pick him up on the shoulders.
Samoan drop.
Big time Samoan drop. Has all the momentum right now.
Look at this
Ducks the line. Ducks underneath.
Float over DDT, Kato. Shades of the rock.
Absolutely well done. 1, 2. Oh, just kicks out in the nick of time.
I thought I was going to have to ring that bell again.
Look at that coach there up on the apron. Come on now.
Oh, the commissioner of the Coach Lance Payne is such a jerk. Oh! Watchtower, Kato! Watchtower!
Are they going to hit it? Oh, my God! What a nightmare!
And the winner,
I got it right.
the Watch.
Man, oh, man.
Wow!